Hello HMIS users, this is Janelle Denson from CoHio. I am the data analyst and I'm going to make this quick video because we just added a COVID-19 column to the prioritization report in RMiner Elevated yesterday. It's pulling the COVID-19 data you all have been collecting on the coordinated entry assessment, so we are going to talk about that. In case you're not sure what the prioritization report I'm talking about, it is this one that looks mostly like this, minus all the color. I have to train from this screenshot because I don't have a demo site for RMiner, so I have just littered this screenshot with stickers and paint to hide any potentially personally identifying information. Anyway, this column is the one we'll be talking about with the green triangle, and that is the new column. If you go to hmis.cohio.org and then reporting and then prioritization report, that's where we published the documentation for this report when we first released it last month. So now that there's a new column on it, we have also added a new section that explains what you need to know about that column. So we're using, like I said before, we're using all the COVID-19 data you're entering and using it to sort households into 4 categories, which are ranked and defined here in order of priority. So the top priority category is called needs isolation/quarantine, and that means that someone in the household either definitely has or might have COVID-19 based on symptoms and or potential exposure. The second category means that you haven't fallen into the first category, and it means that someone in the household has one or more risks associated with poor outcomes as defined by the CDC should that person contract the virus. The third category is not assessed recently, and that also means that no one in the household fell into categories 1 or 2. And it just means that we don't know really about this household. At least we don't know about everyone in that household because there hasn't been an assessment entered into HMIS in the past 14 days as to how that household is doing. And then the last category means that everyone in the household has been assessed within the past 14 days and they all have no known health risks or exposure to the virus, which is the category we'd love to see everyone to be in, but that's why we're putting this column in the report. So another thing to note is the COVID-19 column sorts differently than you might expect. Usually when you sort a text column, it sorts it alphabetically. You can see that that's not alphabetical. But since these are very specific categories with a certain non-alphabetical order to them, this column sorts by order of priority. You'll notice too that when you choose a county or counties in the drop down here, when you come to the prioritization report, the data will already be sorted so that the households who need immediate non-congregate housing will float to the top of the data set, if you have any in your county. You can still sort on other columns and filter them in the same ways as you could before. It's just this particular column, I wanted to point out that it'll be a little different than maybe what you're used to. And that is all. Thank you so much for your time.